Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we must talk about why I feel like a lot of smart people should be looking to accumulate 8 quant before it's too late. Like get you 8 quant before it's too late. Now today I'm gonna break down my spreadsheet. I actually made a spreadsheet over here breaking down how much money we can make in 2025 and 2029. So that's that's the long term and the short term. So we're gonna get into it now. As you can see, the price point of QNC right now is actually $122. It's actually up 3% on the year, which is not the best. But I've realized when it comes to these coins, most of these coins right now that are established and well known, they're not really moving right now. And a lot of them, they haven't broke their all-time highs. What's happening right now is there's an out season for newer coins. But me knowing that, I just know that these sleepers are not going to sleep for too long because we know the utility. So it's like you have to be smart in times of fear. You have to be smart when no one's buying. So that's why I'm accumulating so much quant right now. Now, you got to understand, we're going to get into the price prediction on this website, right? Because I just want to show you guys how silly some stuff is, right? Now, this is the long-term quant price prediction for 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, and 2030, right? Now, it says in 2025, it will actually be a yearly high of $678, which in my humble opinion is totally wrong, totally off. I don't know who be doing these predictions, but they're totally wrong on this. Like I don't see a world where in 2025 QNC is not above $1,000 or at least $900. So the next one is actually, if you just look at 2029, right, that's the next bull run. It's saying that it will be over $1,000 in 2029. Which again is horribly wrong, which again is horribly off. You got to understand that a lot of these tokens right now that are pumping is showing you how fast things can happen. Now, when it comes to QNC in 2029, I don't believe it will be less than a $3,000 price point. Now, with that being said, let me not spoil the video. Let me get into the spreadsheet right now. With 8 quant, it will cost you around $984, right? And at the all-time high price, that means if you invested $984 today at the all-time high price, you would have accumulated $3,200, right? And I give that a chance of actually 100% happening. There's no way we don't reach all-time highs. That's just definitely going to happen, okay? So with that being said, let's move to the next one. Now, the next one is actually, the next price point I have is actually $700, right? Now, if you reach the $700 price point, you've turned less than $1,000 investment into 5.6K, which is a very great, juicy return, if you ask me, especially when this can happen in the short term. This can happen in a matter of months. So that's what I'm telling you guys. 8 quant is important to get, not financial advice. Now, the next price point, of course, the chance for that to happen at $700 is 100% chance. I feel like that's 100% going to happen very easily. Now, the next price point is actually $950 right now. If it reaches $950, your $984 investment now turns to 7.6K. Which is a beautiful return, especially knowing this could happen in a relatively quick time. Now, I've given that 100% chance of happening, right? Because I feel like that's just another target we are bound to hit, okay? Now, a bigger target is actually $1,200, right? If it hits $1,200, your portfolio is now $9,000 off a less than $1,000 investment. That's a 9x, okay, which is a beautiful return. Beautiful return. Now, I've given that a 95% chance of happening. The reason I have 5% not going to happen is because anything can happen. But at the end of the day, I do feel like I'm very confident it will hit 1.2K very easily also, okay? Now, the next target is a big one. This one is actually $2,000. Now, if it hits $2,000, your $1,000 investment is now $16,000. Now, I put that at 85% chance of happening. The 15% chance it don't is that quant underperforms. But I do believe like this is going to be the price point. This range and 2.5K are the price ranges I'll be selling QNC this bull run, okay? Now, the last one is actually for the 2025 bull run. The last one is actually 2.5K right now. If it hits $2,500, your portfolio is now $20,000 off a less than $1,000 investment, which is insane. You've turned a month's wage or a little bit under a month's wage into $20,000. And I put that at 80% chance of happening. Reason I've put it so high is because I'm confident we will reach these numbers. I'm confident we might even see a blow off top at $3,000, if you ask me. Now, this is where the video gets juicy, right? Because I always talk about the long-term plays. Now, What happens when you actually decide, you know what, I'm not going to spend this money on tricking. I'm not going to spend this money on wasting money on liabilities. I'm going to actually buy back in the 2027 bear market, okay? Now, this is where it gets interesting because usually coins tend to drop around 85%, okay? So if we hit $2,000, right, and we drop 85%, that means the price point of QNC will be around $300 to $400, right? And if you buy back with that 16,000 you invested, or that 1,000 you invested, and you buy back and you use the 16,000 profits to buy back, right, you can now accumulate 55 quant or 53 quant off 8 quant, which is a great trade. If you ask me, it's a great trade. That's why why would you not want to do this? This is smart money right here. Now in the 2029 bull run, right, we actually got the first price point is $1,000, which if it reaches that price point, you would actually have $53,000 off $1,000 investment. That's the cheat code right there. So I'm giving you guys a cheat code, okay? I've put out 100% chance of happening, definitely gonna happen, okay? Next target is 1.7K. If that happens, you're at $90,000. Once again, 100% chance of happening. Easy, okay? Next target is actually 2.4K. That means if it hits 2.4K, your investment has now turned into $127,000, guys, which is insanity, okay? Once again, I've put out 100% chance happening unless we just don't get another bull run, okay? That's the only way this don't happen. Now, the next price point is actually a big one. This one is $4,000, okay? $4,000. Now, if it hits $4,000, listen to this, guys. You've turned a less than $1,000 investment into $212,000. Wow. Just wow. Like, this is the magic of compound interest, right? Now, that's a 90% chance it will happen, in my humble opinion. Why do I say 90? Because I feel like that's still an easy target if you're talking about 5 years from now. That's just my humble opinion, though. I could be wrong. Now, the next target is actually $6,000, right? $6,000. Now, if we actually reach $6,000, your less than $1,000 investment is now $318,000. Wow. That's amazing if you ask me. That's amazing, like how you can just transform your money because you played it over a long-term game. That's why you don't have to rush in this crypto market because we have a lot of time still. The next 5 years, there'll be another bull run if you ask me. A lot of people are saying there won't be another bull run, but I don't believe that. I feel like there will be another bull run because crypto is too attractive not to ignore, okay? Crypto is too attractive to ignore. The next target is actually, well, the last target is actually, now the 6,000 price point, I've put 85% chance of happening. If I did not go over that, yeah, if you hit a price point of $6,000, you reach $318,000, which is insane, okay? $318,000, and that's an 85% chance of happening, right? Chance of happening. Now, the last target I have and the main target I have, which I feel like it will hit and it's realistic, is $8,000, okay? $8,000, okay? If it reaches $8,000, your little minute investment of $1,000 is now over damn near $250,000, okay? It's $424,000, and I put that at 80% chance of happening. Why? Because I feel like that's very realistic. The market cap will still not be the highest. It still won't be in the hundreds of billions. So at the end of the day, I just believe that this token is actually it's possible for this token to actually achieve these numbers, and it's possible for you guys to make these type of gains if you actually have your head screwed on and you're focused. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was just trying to tell you guys, get a quant before it's too late, because one day when we look at the price point today, the coin will actually pump past 200, 300, 400, 500, and so on, okay? So with that being said, it was Young Wealth, and if you guys want to be part of the Discord group chat, all you're going to do is click the Patreon link in the description. We talk about crypto 24/7 over there. We're sharing ideas every day. So with that being said, it was actually Young Wealth. Smash the like button, hit the sub button, and I'm out.